Why are NDIS providers asking to see my NDIS plan? There's a couple of reasons for that. As a registered provider, we need to provide certain information and we are accountable for the work we do with your funding. So we need the NDIS participant number, not the parent number, the NDIS participant number. If we don't get that, or we get that, or that's given to us incorrectly, then we cannot claim for any of the services that we're providing to you. We also need to see your goals. We, as a service provider, are accountable to make sure that the work that we're doing is working towards your NDIS funded goals to ensure that we're not in breach of our requirements as a registered service provider. We also need to see the category of funding that you're requesting. So if you're asking us for occupational therapy, for example, we need to see the section that talks about improved daily living. If you don't want to show us how much funding you've got, that's fine, but we do need to see that you've actually got funding in that area and that there's no specific requirements. So the NDIA will often put something called stated supports in a plan that says you've got funding in this category, but you must use it for example, speech therapy. And if you're accessing us for OT therapy, we will not be able to claim. Behaviour support's another big one. There's a couple of different levels of funding in behaviour support, one of which we can use for positive behaviour support plan, the other of which we as Real Therapy Solutions actually don't use. If you don't want to hand over all of your plan, that's absolutely fine. But without those pieces of information, you're leaving yourself open to us not being able to claim for the supports that we've done for you and you having to pay out of pocket. We really don't want that. You're also leaving yourself open for us not working on the goals that have been set by NDIA and then questions coming back as to why we didn't work on the goals that you were funded for. If we haven't seen your plan, that is our answer to the NDIA, that we weren't allowed to see those goals, therefore we couldn't work towards them. So please consider that we need to see certain parts of the plan, not necessarily all of it, to protect you and to protect us as a registered service provider.